Ah, Noblestead, the town where every day is yesterday. Yes, some may say that theirs is a community stuck in the past. But one man's dark ages is another man's time-honoured tradition. And what are traditions, if not things we're still doing? Oh, it really makes you think.
Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel, welcome back to 2 Point Campus, and welcome to Noblestead, where not much has changed in several hundred years and knights roam the streets like it's perfectly normal. They say steel sharpens steel and the locals couldn't agree more. Being a knight is more than polite conversation, dangerous antics and metal shoes, it's about competitive spirit. Let the best knights win! Our course is night school and our student intake is 10. Now, the map, this reminds me a lot of like Edinburgh Castle. Oh, Lord Blackguard. Salutations and welcome to Noblestead, the last great bastion of knighthood in 2 Point County. Huzzah! I'm Lord Blackguard. I run the night school across town, and this is how it's always been. I followed in the footsteps of my father, and my father's father, and my father's uncle Dennis. We've been waiting hundreds of years for a little friendly competition. Let the games begin. Huzzah! Right, okay. After that introduction, look at this castle. This is cool. It's a bit like Edinburgh Castle, like perched up on the hill, but then again, I guess most castles are. We've got some lovely grounds here. This all looks really nice. We've got a couple of tents here, but obviously when we buy this, that'll go away. We have our main university building here, a couple of plots of land surrounding it, some nice tennis courts over there, and a couple of nice castle gardens. So our first requirements are to build a battleground, a lecture theatre, and hire a night school teacher. So let's find our battleground, and it looks like can this go outside? It can. Oh, fantastic. Right, I'm going to make this a little bit bigger than that though, so we're going to move it down. We're going to leave it with a nice little green border and carry that on all the way down to the bottom here, and then we'll add in that extra bit there. Then right in the middle we'll put our little entrance flags. There's a combat training thing here. This is so cool. This might be my favourite one. And then a couple of training dummies at the top here. Excellent. And we've got another combat dummy. Wait. Etiquette training station. And a combat training station. We'll put the etiquette training station in as well. We'll leave the combat dummies in. We've got archery targets here. We can throw them along. Oh, I'm going to really enjoy this level. I can already tell. This is right up my street. A barrel, which is apparently a top tier hiding place. We're going to get this all the way up to like level 8 if we can. We put a couple more barrels in here. Obviously this is going to expand as we go as well, so we'll get more stuff we can put in. A patio heater, a fire pit. That's cool. We'll put a patio heater in here, although I'm not sure what this temperature means, so we'll leave it for now. Can we get any other decorative items in here? No. Doesn't look like we can. Few exterior items. Can we put in some of these? Some like little tulips. Tulip belongs outside. That is outside. Let me put my tulips in. Never mind. Right, that's gone in there. We have our battleground and our campus has leveled up to 2. Now then, let's get our lecture theatre in here. I love these little hallways. That's really cool. We're going to put our lecture theatre down here and we'll make it a little bit of an odd shape like we like to do. Do I need to put that in along here a little bit more as well? Yep, okay, so we get our lecture theatre here. The teacher can go there, and then our seats can go right there. We'll put our door here. And then our usual stuff that... Oh, gosh. Whoa, my zoom's gone a bit crazy there. Now then, let's put in this auto cue so that our teachers can read their scripts for the lesson. They're going to stand there, so we want to put our auto cue like here. And then surround sound again. We'll put a couple of speakers here. There. Our whiteboard in. That can actually go right there. Oh, can it go right there? Is that selling Windows? Yes, it's selling Windows. Not the browser software Windows. The Oh god, that was a terrible joke. It's not even a browser software, it's a friggin' OS. Right, okay, we're selling more windows there, so we're going to try and put some more in. We'll put a couple here on the sides, just to increase the room prestige. And then I guess we can put a few posters in. We're going to put these lovely ornate gentleman posters on and some meadows in here as well. On either side, that gets that up to level 5. We're going to try and stay away from the sciencey themed stuff. We've got a family tree portrait there. We'll put that in. Is there anything other like nightly stuff that we can put in? Not as in nighttime nightly, as in nightly, noble nightly. Yeah, the jokes aren't good today, guys. I hope you are ready for that. We'll get a few more paintings in, see if this can just push this level up a little bit more. One right there. And can I fit another one in here of the little scene? That's not going to sit very nicely, but yeah, okay, level 6 will do, I guess. We can't get it any further than that. And then we will hire our first night school teacher, Angela Noble. That's not Noble. Let's just be very aware of that. That's Angela Noble. She's rapid. She moves faster than most. She's got excellent personal hygiene, and she'll play fetch, in case you wanted to know. Right, we can start our academic year. We actually do have some course points to spend. We haven't quite got there, but what I'm thinking I might do, because I've got budget left, maybe we should put in some of our blueprint. Oh, I didn't save any templates. Right, let's put a dormitory in. There we go. Right, we've got 2 dormitories in. That's campus level 3. Let's have a look. We can actually spend some course points and upgrade our course there. And that gets us up to campus level 3. So, we're going to start our academic year. And we get 15 students coming in, and actually what we can have is a nice little assignment. The great thing about being a knight is that it's incredibly dangerous. Huzzah! I once took a rogue lance to the chops while sitting on the toilet, if you can picture such a thing. Every campus that is noble and good should provide medical care. We may wear armour, but that doesn't mean we're invincible. It looks like we're going to have a new room then. Students will injure themselves while they're on campus. They don't know what they're doing. Build a medical office and hire an assistant qualified in first aid. Okay. Nice new room then. A medical office. We could just send them to 2 Point Hospital, you know. I'm pretty sure that would be okay. But obviously not. So let's get this medical office built. And we'll hit play, see what the next thing is. Employ an assistant qualified in first aid. Let's find our assistant, Ace Dogflood. Trained in first aid. There you go. Right. What I'm going to quickly do then is have these guys just assigned to working in one thing. You may have won a battle or two, but Lord Blackguard doesn't give up that easily, whatever the rumours say. It warms my girdle to see Noblestead in glorious battle once more. Let the best knights win. Huzzah. So, our 1-star objective, what's this? There are 8 research projects available that our teaching staff could contribute to. Academic research will help improve our campus. We need to build a research lab. What have we got? We've got to remove 15 invaders, B+ grade in night school classes, cure 5 medical issues, and have an attractiveness rating of 60%. What I would like to do is just mark out where I'm going to have my next set of rooms. And we will start by putting in our staff room, which has a minimum footprint of 3 by 2. So it will fit in there. And we'll add that into that point there, and then we'll just pop down the sofa. These rooms, of course, we'll develop at a later date. Here's our knights. Heading to bed. Are they going... Oh god, look, you've got some skeletons in your closet. Yeah, they're not great jokes today, are they? Right, let's put in a student lounge. Your campus has been quite the triumph. Huzzah! But how will you fare against the blackguard Knights of Noblestead? Well, let's find out. Huzzah! I don't like this guy. Your campus may be invaded by evil conspirators or well-meaning knights. Janitors qualified in security will remove unwanted visitors with relative ease and minimal waterworks. Okay, right. Annabelle Dork. Squeaky clean, drops litter, writes to the mayor. Okay, Annabelle, you're coming in. You are going to only work in private tuition. And then over here where we've got this teacher, we're going to make sure that you are only teaching. Oh, just in time. You dealt quite elegantly with my knights. Alas, still they'll be thrilled at the chance to improve. Huzzah. The more successful the campus becomes, the harder our rivals will work to sabotage our plans. Hire and train janitors with the security qualification to combat more difficult invasions as our campus level increases. Alright, got a film star coming in. Knights with hurt knees. Health Inspector Henry Jobsworth is worried about a rise in cases of knight's knee in the county's night school students. Cure 3 students with Knight's knee.
The sweetness ends here.
Rusty bulge. Knights get rusty bulge and need treatment in a medical.
Fruity mixtures, such as
So they get
red
rained on
blue,
and their armor
have
gets
been
rusty
suffering
and they
from
have to
jam
go
rust.
to the
We
medical
finally went
centre.
out of commission today.
Okay.
To honor the machine
And next up then, we're going to put in,
filled
well, I'm hoping to do our student union, because at the moment I've got pretty much everything else. I can't afford to build things out at the moment. We've done an okay job with this. We want to get our staff room done, and we could also do with hiring a research-based staff member. That's not too bad. Our attractiveness rating has gone up. We now have that objective complete. We just need to flesh out this staff room a little bit more with cookies and tea and other bits and pieces. We're going to put in some cubby holes here and then a coffee table. Hand sanitizer once again. We want to try and maintain a good hygiene rating in here. And a bin. And on this side by the door, oh, we better put a lamp in as well. That right there. And then we'll put this blue sofa in. Across
Maintenance announcement.
the yellow one.
Plants need water, remember?
Plant by the window, and we're at prestige level 4. Have we got something that we can give the staff for entertainment? Probably fit in the test your strength machine. Set up to 5, and then a round rug in the middle. Does that get us anywhere near 6? Almost. We can put in that painting and another one, and that finishes that off. Right, great. We've got our staff room up to level 6 now. Just take a look at our students. Lots of A's coming in though, so that's going to be done. We've dealt with those invaders. We just need to get our attractiveness rating up and cure another medical issue. The boot clubs are getting plenty of sign-ups. We have people using these areas here. I've not had a look at this yet. It's pretty cool. I do like it. I hope we get some sort of like jousting tournament going on here. What's going on with you? Are you okay there? You look like you're having some trouble. Look at that. Everyone gathered around the boot club. That's pretty cool. It's nice now that I'm kind of having a little bit of time to explore the game itself and see what it's looking like. I do want to upgrade some machines though. A textbook cubicle required in the library. We can just about afford it.
It's almost the end of the academic year.
Almost the end of our academic year.
Noticed.
We've got nice, happy students, and we're doing pretty well. But money is an issue. We need to bring in some more students, I think. Hopefully, though, it's going to be a case of waiting for these invaders to come in. No graduates, but 15 continue with a 100% pass rate, an average exam result of 81%. Sarah Trout has generated 765 research points and earned the Contribution to Research Award. We have an average environment attractiveness of 85% and room prestige of 5. Pretty good.
The summer is a good time.
Right, what do we got here? There's no greater challenge for the night than the jousting field. I should know I was jousting champion myself many, many Thursdays ago. Perhaps it's time I got back on the horse. I do love foreshadowing. Huzzah! Okay, we've unlocked the jousting field that we need to build. We made a monthly profit of 13,000. Hopefully that's going to be enough to actually build on our new jousting field. Right, we can upgrade our course. We need to build another battleground and a jousting field and hire a new night school teacher. So can we copy this one? No, we can't, because that's an expensive room. Right, it may be time to take out a loan. We only have 3 B plus grade night school classes. We do need to hire another teacher, so I'm going to do that now. What have we got here? Oh, you're skilled in private tuition. Right, we'll hire you. We'll move you into private tuition only. And then whoever was currently in private tuition, which I think is you, you are going to move into actual teaching. Great. Okay, that's that done. Now we need to build our jousting field, which we will once again, we can't afford to build. We're going to have to then take out a loan, which I didn't really want to do, but I think we should be okay, and that's actually going to allow us to... Let's take out the 100,000 alone. So our attractiveness rating is dropping, and I think that's just because there's litter being left around and we're having these invasions and stuff, so that does affect us a little bit. We have some research almost complete here, and I think we are going to be able to upgrade a few machines and stations and stuff. So we're going to start by putting our lectern up. We'll get a mechanic in there to do that, and I think we had something, the research that we're doing is for a new combat dummy or something. I don't know if it's actually an upgrade, it might just be another item to use. Royal dummies, yeah, I think it is just something that goes in there. Obviously it will affect the training level of the students, so we've still got invaders to remove and that B+ grade in night school as well as our attractiveness rating. But we're doing well, we've just cured all of our medical issues. We need to get some more events and stuff in here, so I'm finally going to build our student union, and that's hopefully going to increase the demand for events and also give students more space to hang out, because our current student lounge only has capacity for like 8 students, and we need to make sure that we're putting enough stuff in for the students to do when they're not on course and stuff like that. We've got this little request for a stockade in the jousting arena, which is fun, and the dragon tower is a research thing we're going to do next. Bring in some planters here because that's going to keep our attractiveness rating up, and when we get these invasions and stuff in, it's not going to be as much of an issue. We're going to put this student lounge party on as well, just to keep the happiness of our students up. That's kind of taken a little bit of a hit at the moment because we haven't been able to build out these rooms effectively. Our dragon tower research has kind of hit a little bit of a snag because I need someone who's research based in there all the time. That's why we're having a little bit of an issue with our research and things like that. So I'm just going to faff around with some of our teachers here. I've got Sarah Trout here, who we're just going to have you teach. Then we're going to have a look at our other teachers and see what they've got on. No, actually, Sarah Trout's just research. Warwick Mayonnaise, you were the private tuition based one, so we're going to keep you in there. Angela Noble, teaching only. And Annabelle Dork, teaching only. Yeah, that works well. We need to find another night school teacher now to cover for that. So we'll bring you in, Layla Chopper, and you can just be a teacher as well. That should solve those issues. There we go. Right, okay. We've got someone here who needs a night school bookcase, so that's going to be our next kudos spend. The problem I have with these objectives is we're kind of waiting for things to happen, which is a bit of a thing that happens sometimes in these games. You know, it happened with 2 Point Hospital where you're waiting for a number of cures to happen, and we're having the same where we've kind of got to wait for these events to start. But in the meantime, I'm going to have to think about expanding because we're running out of space here, and we also need to kind of work out how that's going to fit in with our budget constraints. We've got 10 of 15 invaders done, and our B+ grade should just work itself out. We're going to unlock this potted tulip, but I do need to be careful because I want to try and save my kudos for the new bookcase and other bits and pieces that might be coming in. But the tulips are in demand, so we're going to put them in to keep our students happy. Look at them all gathered around the book club worm again. I really like that. That's nice, but they are blocking the road there, so it's something that we should probably be aware of. We're going to watch some jousting, actually. Oh, Blackguard's here as well. He can watch with us. It's really cool. Nice little animation. Lots of stuff going on in the jousting grounds. Okay, right. Let's put this student union party in. Our teacher there is low on energy, so maybe we need a few more teachers in, or just to do better with our staff room. The Dragon Tower, we need to unlock that still. Let's have a look. It's about 3/4 of the way there, a little bit further over that. That's good to know. And we've just got 2 more invaders. Now, I'm really hoping these come in before the end of the year, and then we can just focus on New Year on developing for the 2 and 3 star objectives, but I don't know if it's going to happen. I think we're a little bit further off, especially if Blackguard's kind of wandering around inspecting things. Our average student happiness is kind of maintaining it around about that 70% level, but we need to work harder on that, so we need more things for people to do here, and also probably sort out the dormitory issue because they're overcrowded right now. So our academic year is ending. We've bought that new plot so we can expand. Blackguard was happy with his visit. Let's see what we've won this year. 100% pass rate with 35 students continuing to the next year. No dropouts, expulations, or failed. And Warwick Mayonnaise has done very well with extra tuition sessions, which is nice to see. We have an average environment attractiveness of 81% and average room prestige of 5. Obviously, that's going to stay low as I progress through the game, but eventually we'll be able to start ranking that up and have a much higher average room prestige rating, which will be really good. We just need the kudos to unlock it. So I think even though we're still 2 invaders short of completing the 1-star objectives, it's going to be a good idea to start redeveloping the campus as it is. and get to work on laying the foundations for the next set of objectives. Now, I imagine they're going to be very similar to this one. They'll just be kind of an expanded version of that, with removing more invaders, maybe having a higher average grade, a higher attractiveness rating, and probably curing more medical issues, but we'll just have to see how that goes. Now, I did build this little area here, but again, we're going to buy a new plot at some point, maybe over here. Quite like that one where those tennis courts are, but at the moment this kind of all needs to be redesigned anyway, so we're going to throw a student union party to begin the new year with, I guess. We're in our second month, but yeah, that works. And then, oh, what's going on here? Oh, everyone's queuing up to sign up for boot club, so we should probably put more clubs in as well. Yeah, they come, our new invaders. We haven't found any, and it's been like 15 days, so hopefully they'll find some. I can see one there by the dragon tower. Are you getting them? Think they've got him? Yes, they've got them. That's 14 and 15, and our attractiveness rating drops as we complete the 15 invaders being removed. So that robs us of completing this 1-star objective right about now. What a shame. But as things get cleaned up, we need a records cubicle in the library, so we'll do that. And basically, as things get cleaned up, that attractiveness rating will go back up. But more bins would probably be a good idea, and potentially more janitors. We'll put a student lounge party in to celebrate us completing the 1-star objective, which will happen. We are dropping in our attractiveness rating. I still can't afford the crazy taxi machine, but I'm going to get that done. That's my next aim, because it seems to be a very popular request. Yes, Blackguard, we know we've dealt well with your invasion, and we've exceeded that objective massively now by completing all that. Our attractiveness rating's dropping again. Let's put down a few more like things to increase that, and obviously these are going to help with romance stuff as well. Let's just have a look at what flowers we can put in. We'll put in a couple of planters here. It's still holding at about 70%. Maybe we just need more janitors. That would help, because we know when this place is nice and cleaned up, the attractiveness rating is actually pretty high, and also actually having more efficient dormitories would probably keep that attractiveness rating up. I think what's happening is our rooms are unattractive because they're overcrowded. We've unlocked artillery. We'll just put that in. Oh, there we go. We've done it. See? Just a little bit of a cleanup. We've unlocked new campuses. We have unlocked 2 new campuses, maybe? We have, yes, Spiffenmore and Fluffpra. Spiffenmore looking very much like a Hogwarts style, and the other one looks like sports type. We've unlocked some new items for Nature Club. That looks cool. So that's obviously another club. Night School Open Day, yep. So our new objectives: win the jousting tournament, build a level 5 battleground jousting field and medical office, have 80 students on campus, develop 10 new romances, and then we have all of these other little side bits that we've got to do. So this next thing shouldn't be too difficult to complete. We just need to be aware of our budget, and it's time to start selling everything off. So this is our new building. We've got this lovely kind of like building that wraps around and has 2 areas in between where our jousting's going to take place and our battlegrounds. I have actually had to start the new academic year, so I'm hoping this gets completed before those 30-day timers run out and we fail the level. I guess that's what happens, but I'm not sure. Loads of requests coming in, which we will fulfill. That'll boost our students' happiness as well. And over the course of like off camera, I'm going to build all of this out, so when we come in to complete our new objectives, I'll give you a brief rundown of what I've done and how everything looks by the end of it. We've got a little quad over the other side. That's where we require 3 battlegrounds, so we're going to put the 3rd one on that side, and then these 2 areas of grass are going to be very similar in their construction and design, and I'm going to buy a new plot for any further expansion that we need to do. I did have other ideas for this, but I really like the idea of it. It kind of reminds me a little bit of Durham Cathedral, where there's a couple of areas that have these lovely walk around bits that have a nice green space in between. So that's going to be exciting, and we've finished building it, so that's why I've paused it. We have 12 days, but obviously we're going to max out our budget and do all the kind of design work and stuff in this, put in our new rooms, and then anything that's kind of left over in the budget we'll use to flesh out any extra rooms we need to put in, and maybe put in a few kiosks and stuff like that. So I hope you've enjoyed this. We've done our 1-star objectives, and next time you'll be seeing the 2 and 3-star objectives as we look to finally finish off Noblestead. So thank you all for watching. I had a really good time doing this one. It's probably been my favourite level so far, and I hope you enjoyed it too. I'll see you guys next time. Bye bye.